how are you learning to adapt your message to reach broader audiences?
I'm less worried about broader audiences because I feel like I didn't realize how broad my group would be. What I want to do is have a message that's more focused. That's become more important to me. Right now, I get invited by all different kinds of institutes and organizations that I love. I love speaking at the literary festival, from literary festivals to Women in Leadership to Mind Science Foundation. I mean, literally, I've been invited. So I have the broad audience, and now what my focus is giving messages that are impactful and trying to find out what it is that's my passion. Through this process, I didn't know. I mean, I wrote a book, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know that I had a message that I specifically wanted to get out there. I didn't know what that message was. And through all of these events and all these presentations and these speaking events, I've started to realize I'm really passionate about diversity. I'm really passionate about giving voice to people that don't necessarily have a voice. And I'm in a place of power to do that. I used to be that person that was at the bottom of a company, that came from the public school background, the woman where there were no women, the minority that there weren't a whole lot of minorities. And the attitude is a little bit of, you don't necessarily get an opinion at the table because you are trying to prove yourself. You are sitting there and you don't belong, and everyone around you knows that you don't belong. And they want you to do well, and they want you to succeed, but you're not in a place to say, hey, I don't agree with anything you all are doing, and I actually, what you said was offensive, and it's not, you're still that little person there trying to make it like them. And I think I'm out of that. I'm kind of out of that mindset. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people that are in several different corporate cultures feel that way. Like, I don't get to have that. I don't get to say what I want to say all the time. So I think of myself as being that voice and saying they're not even controversial things, but things that people would like to say. And I get so many emails and, things that people say to me afterwards of, I'm so glad you said it because I can't say it. Because if you say that while you're part of a corporation, it's almost like you're not being part of that team. You're not, why do you think we don't treat you well? And it's not that they don't treat you well, it's just that sometimes I don't agree with the things that go on around me. But I don't always have the comfort to say it because I don't want to be put on the side as that person that was too vocal about things I didn't agree with. So I see myself as their voice, if you will.